Well, good morning on this snowy Super Bowl Sunday from the heart of downtown Detroit. You're looking live at Ford Field. Well, you will be in just a moment, but just a few hours from now, that place will be overflowing with football fever and the sights and sounds of Super Bowl 40. Hello, everybody. Our coverage continues now with the Motown Tailgate.
And are we happy to be here? For the next 3 hours, Frank and I will take you on a super trip through the streets as everyone prepares for the biggest sporting event the city has ever experienced. Now, Action News has a team of Super Sunday reporters ready to bring you the best coverage of the events leading up to the game. If you don't have a ticket to Super Bowl, don't worry, because we're going to give you all the play-by-play on the hottest things that are happening in the city and the coolest places to score some fun. And we'll begin now with Mary Conway, who is live at Winter Blast. Mary?
Well, Robbie and Frank, I know Frank last night had some fine dining with a taste of the NFL. I get the fun dining. We're down at the Motown Winter Blast. We'll be showing you lots of the vendors that are down here, some of the things that you can take in as you come down onto the streets of Detroit. We want to show you just how beautiful this is. Right behind me is where you would see the skating rink. So you see pavilions are set up there. And we've got lots of brand new vehicles that are on display down here as well. Now, those huge tents line Woodward Avenue all the way down to Ford Field. Just to give you an idea of the size of the Motown Winter Blast, 14 blocks of all sorts of fun, and we'll be showing you that throughout our tailgate party today. But it really is something to behold. They're doing all sorts of things. You can even ride in a Model T down here today. So we'll bring you up to date on what you can enjoy from 10 until 1. Of course, there's this little thing called the 7-on-Your slide. But there's lots of fun all around town. Let's check in with my colleague, Peggy Agar.
8:22, I walked by and they're like,
skating here, and it's at the tailgate spot, which of course is the Eastern Market, Farmers Market. Let's knock on the door here and see who's out here. Hello? Are you guys out in there? Hi.
Hi.
Hi, where are you guys from?
Kingsport.
And we're from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware.
And you're a Pittsburgh fan?
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Who's going to win today?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
So do you guys love Detroit or what?
Detroit's awesome. People are nice.
Damp, but it's fun. People have been great.
Great. They've got their towels. I can smell they got their food cooking, and that's what's happening down here with the big tailgate. Everybody's arriving, a lot of Pittsburgh fans, and we're going to have a great time. Let's go to Vic Faust now with more on all the fun we're going to have, Vic.
hello, guys. We're over here live at the NFL Experience, and look at this. It's actually quiet. Nobody's in here right now. Thousands upon thousands of people have been coming in all week long, and the doors will open at 10 o'clock today. We'll be right here live bringing you the latest, checking in with everybody's picks, seeing how much fun they're having, till 2:30 when our coverage is completed. We're going to have a lot of fun, lots of stories to show you, and, of course, who knows what else might happen. And we'll also give you our predictions. That'll be a fun story. Frank didn't have as much fun as you last night eating all that food, but there's a lot of fun to have here at the NFL Experience. Until we talk to you later, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Vic. I may never have that much fun again.
You were having way too much fun.
There were like 25 different places where I could eat as much as I wanted of the most fabulous food I've ever tasted.
And you hit every one of them, too.
But I'm going to try to surpass that. Have you seen the brunch they're getting ready out here at Selden Blues
I'm
today?
afraid to look.
Oh, fabulous.
See, it's right in your
Fabulous
line
stuff.
of sight, which is a really dangerous thing for you.
I've arranged a delivery for later. I've got takeout coming in.
Well, and of course, as you know, winter made a comeback this weekend with parts of the area covered in snow this morning.
Also been dealing with blowing snow advisory that had been in effect. Meteorologist Dave Rexroth has the details for us. Dave, is that still going on?
Not in the city.
Snow?
Not in the city, Frank. Around the immediate metro area, no. But up to the north, still where there was more snow, and the winds have already picked up quite a bit more than around the city. Yes, there's a blowing snow advisory until noon today. We'll keep you updated if that goes along here. Look what's going on in Viper now. Everything moving from the northwest to the southeast, and that's all snow. It'll come through from time to time as we go along. Let me show you how much we had now in areas. If you take a look at these lists here, find the area closest to you, and I'll show you what we're talking about with some of the amounts. Generally between about 2 and 6. I know it's a wide spread, but take a look at the computer. You'll see in Clarkston 6.5 inches, almost 7 in White Lake. Auburn Hills only 3, and that's not too far down the road. 4.5 in Shelby Township. Farmington Hills just under 3. And this is not how much snow fell. This is how much actually stuck to the ground. 2.5 in Port Huron, 6 in Lake Orion, and just over 4 in Ann Arbor. So there were a lot of different amounts across the area. Generally, the farther north and northeast you went, the more snow you had. Right now, the temperature's down to 30 in Detroit. Our high was 32 earlier. We'll be slowly dropping throughout the day, so you have to watch the roads as you get out and get going a little bit later this afternoon, but they're in pretty good shape. Just to make sure, we'll check with Erin Nicole. but a light snow shower here and there throughout the day. Maybe an inch more well to the north of the city, but in Detroit, with the warmth we've had on the ground, I don't think you have to worry about any accumulation at all. Let's check out those roadways now. Here's Erin.
Thank you, Dave. Good morning, everyone. Well, with the snow, we did have a few problems this morning earlier, a couple of accidents. Those have been moved out of the way, and the roads are improving. We do want to take a look, though, at some road closings. If you're traveling downtown, Michigan between Woodward and Griswold is closed today and will reopen on Wednesday after all the Super Bowl fun. And also traveling along Grand River between Randolph and Griswold, that is closed as well. That will open Wednesday also. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Erin and Dave. And also, you know, some advice, you might want to get to those shuttle pickups earlier because the Detroit Zoo is one of the places that actually sold out early yesterday. So,
and there'll be more.
Yes, I'm sure today.
A ton of cars.
But the shuttle's the way to go.
Well, all this week we've been calling it the Motown Winter Blast, but today it really is a blast of winter. Action News reporter Anu Prakash is out at the blast. Are you having a blast yet, Anu?
Oh, I will be, I'm sure. I'm hoping to have just as much as fun as you did at the Taste of the NFL last night. I saw you eating all that yummy food. But, of course, here at the Motown Winter Blast, we've got 7 on your slide. Of course, there will be delicious food here as well. You can check out the ice sculptures and also music. Free concerts continue today in just about an hour. This all gets underway at 10 o'clock. There are several stages, including a rock stage as well as an R&B and jazz stage as well, so that should be a lot of fun. Again, those concerts are free. We have started to see a few people walking around here. Most of them, I have to admit, have been Steelers fans, but they are getting an early start this morning, checking things out. Many of them saying that they have been to Winter Blast before earlier in the past couple of days, but had so much fun they want to come back again, which is, of course, great news. We'll be here and bring you more throughout the day. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Anu. Well, you know, Pittsburgh's just 3.5 hours away. I think I think there'll be a lot more of those.
We're kind of
guys
the
in
sister
town.
city to Pittsburgh, I think, aren't we?
In a lot of ways, right. So we'll see those folks here all this week, and they'll be here in force at the game. Well, you don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We have much more ahead on the Motown Tailgate.
And we'll go stargazing as we take you inside last night's hottest parties.
Super Sunday Motown Tailgate is brought to you in part by Ford, built for the road ahead. The Michigan Regional Council of Carpenters and Millwrights, building communities, landmarks, and futures. And powered by McDonald's new premium roast coffee.